That's how I like it. As you guys know, I like a lot of energy. And I just want to make sure, man, that you guys know that, I forced these guys to speak this morning. Why? Because I think that it's very important that you hear from the people on the back end that's making it happen for you, right? Obviously, you guys see when the direct deposits hit, but there's a lot more that goes into it. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys know each and every portion of this company, right? What Charlene does is vital to our success. I'm talking about vital to our success. Not only does she recruit you, meaning she's one of the first people that you actually speak to inside of this company. So it's very important that you guys get a chance to know her. But she just doesn't go away, right? Right? She's with you every step of the way, meaning that, on a daily basis, when you guys get those text messages, when you actually able to text her back and say, hey, I'm in field, that gives us a good idea because that information has to go over to the client. The client asks us for daily head counts each and every day, and we like to be prepared for that. We don't like to get caught off guard. So that's very important, right? And then, of course, what Ron does, very important. He's also one of the first people that you speak to when you come through the door here, right? He makes sure that you guys get authorized to actually market for Verizon, which we're proud of, right? Because he's actually able to get you done sometimes within 2 days, 3 days. Maybe it took us 5 days to get you on board, but I can tell you that nobody is sleeping. No one is sitting down until we actually get you on board so that you can actually go to work and make yourself some money. And then, of course, he doesn't go away, right? He makes sure that each and every call, each and every order here gets sent back to you the day of. You guys get information based on how many installs you got, right? Because I want you guys to feel your money. I literally want you to feel your money. I don't want you guys to make a sale and think it just disappears or goes poof thin air. No, not at all. I want you guys to be able to look at it and say, okay, great. I got 2 installs today. What 2 installs are these? Let me go ahead and get them a call back just to make sure everything is going well. And by the way, that helps us because if we got a success rate of all of our sales getting not only just placed, but also installed, then Verizon gives us more praise and they give us more territory like they do now. Just to give you guys an idea. And then, of course, what Dion does is, again, very vital to your success, especially for our residential guys. I mean, not only is he somebody that's going to make sure you're prepared, make sure that you got everything that you need, but he's also a field guy. He's somebody that's right there next to you when you're going door to door, right? And I know that people need that. We don't just drop people off in the field and leave them there. As you can see, we got a lot of camaraderie here at this company. We do a lot of things to pump you up, whether it's just as simple as throwing out a quote in the daytime that you might be able to read and maybe able to draw some strength from like I do. When you guys throw out a quote, I draw strength from it because all I got to do is read it and I already know the mindset that I need to have, which mindset is very important, guys. So thank you guys for that. Verizon now is giving us additional opportunities in the residential space. And then, of course, in the B2B space, we can't have any more opportunity, literally. Like we're in all 8 states that Verizon are marketing in now at this point in terms of our B2B program. So, what that means is just more opportunity for you guys. I mean, like as we get into the 1K earners now, I'm going to tell you why more opportunity is very important. So let's get right into it, right? So this week here, obviously our 1K earners, they're the backbone of this company. They're the reason why we're on this call. When I first made my first $1,000 in the business, something snapped inside of me. It let me know, like, hold up, all I got to do is do this 10 more times, right? Then I had 10,000. Then all I had to do was do that 10 more times. And I had 100,000, right? It comes down to simple math. And let's do some math right now, guys. Let's give it up for Trevor, right? With $1,310 in one week.
Go! Killing it.
Listen, if your phone is not off mute, if you're not cheering, if you're not excited, you a hater. You're a hater, because you guys know that Trevor just got here to this company. He's not even 3 weeks into this company now at this point, and he's put himself in a position to not only go to the top of the leaders board, but also start recruiting. He has already been on our podcast, which that's a new episode that's going to be dropping next week with him. He is definitely somebody to look out for and watch out for. And if I can, I just want to let him take 60 seconds. Take 60 seconds, Trevor, and talk your shit, brother.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Salute, y'all. Bridge the gap. It's possible. Yeah. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Top tier agent. I like that. If I wasn't sick, I'm getting back now. Don't worry. Next week we up even more. I'm telling you. I was sick, but yeah, it's possible. Opportunities are endless, like I said on that call. I appreciate Bridge the Gap and everybody that hold this thing together. Let's go, team. 103 sales. What? Yeah.
So yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go Trevor.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Great
You're gonna
job,
be a beast when you're strong.
Facts.
man. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, right? I spoke to him a couple of days ago. He was underneath the weather. He told me not only he had it, but his wife, didn't feel well. The kids didn't feel well. And each and every one of you guys can relate. I know at least I can, right? It is not easy out here, especially right now. We're going to make sure that we speak about that probably later on in the call, but I can tell you this right here, that probably everybody on this phone call has been sick within the last 30 days, right? And I'm not talking about just didn't feel well. I'm talking about possibly throwing up, possibly, a headache that they couldn't even stand up. I'm talking about just something that really was ailing them and preventing them from being their best self or even getting to work. And I just applaud you guys for actually fighting through it, because Trevor is definitely fighting through it. And right now, while he's able to take that time and recover, he got a little bit of money to lift his spirits. So great job, Trevor. Next person.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah. Next person I definitely want to highlight, he's not on this call right now, is Dudley, right? Dudley is somebody that also came on. He's been here 4 weeks with us now at this point. And each and every week he's been teetering. He's been teetering on that comma inside of his check. And it's very important that now we get off mute and we highlight him for $1,275 in the course of 1 week. Guys,
yes, sir.
Missing Dudley.
Absolutely. Guys, if you can, make sure that Dudley is on this call each and every week. Why? Because he's a top tier agent and we love his presence. If you guys haven't experienced I'm talking about experience, by the way, because it is an experience. If you can listen to his podcast that we just put out with him, it is truly an experience. You're talking to somebody that, he came all the way from Haiti. Now he's over here in this country. He's young, right? Full of energy, and he's looking for mentors. He's looking for somebody to take him to the next level. And not only is he looking for it, but he's actually putting action to it. He's participating in his own success. And that's why he's definitely somebody to look out for. So the first of many to come, I think that we're going to see him each and every week as a top tier agent and having a comment inside of his check as one of our 1K earners. So great job there, guys. Matter of fact, let's give it up for Dudley one more time.
Yes.
Hopefully he hears this and say,
Let's go, Dudley.
Great job. Now, listen, somebody that I definitely don't need to, that's always at least a 1K earner, at least, right? Is somebody that, Lamisha Anderson, somebody that right now is pregnant, okay? All right, not just, we're 8 months pregnant now at this point, right? Giving her time selflessly to others, right? Even when she didn't feel well last week, because even though, she's isolated at home, and obviously, right, I was talking to Trevor about this, it came out of necessity, right? I still somehow brought this virus into her, right? And while it didn't feel good at all, she still wanted to get up and still wanted to make it happen for you guys. And that's exactly why she earned $2,181.15 in total income this week, guys. We definitely want to make sure.
Let's go, Lamisha.
Give us a big dog salute, guys. Give it up for her.
Yeah.
Big bags.
Yes. She's amazing.
She
sure is.
Guys, listen, I got to make sure that we take some time out and that we just hear from Lamisha. Give us 60-second, Lamisha, of your wisdom.
I do not like talking on these calls and my voice is like going away, but it's just about being consistent every day. Like no matter what it is, you have to have your goal in front of you, like Dudley been preaching, and just decide how bad do you want it. The money is here, and then there's extra money to be made from just recruiting other people that Obviously, Trevor brought his wife on, Dudley brought 2 of his peers on, so the money is definitely here, but you have to show up and be very consistent. This job is easy only if you apply action. It's not easy for you to sit around hoping for the money to be dropped off to you. It's an all commission job. So you have to get into the mindset of working every day, like setting a time as if, like every day I get up and I get dressed as if I'm going to work. I work from 9 to 6 and I don't leave this chair. I have my snacks and everything here. My feet is swollen and everything. And I just make sure I don't get up until I make the amount of money that I want to make each week. I don't know what kind of responsibility you guys have, but if you don't have, get some. If you don't have kids, get some kids. Just something to motivate you, I'm the kids part. But just something to
I don't know about the kids part. Holding off on that.
Get a cat or a dog.
Still contemplating.
You definitely have to have something that makes you want to get up in the morning. For me, I have 2 boys and 1 more boy on the way, and I have a beautiful dog, and I love nice things. So I know I have to put in action in order to keep that consistent. And great job to the whole B2B team. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. From Billy to especially Thali, she's doing a great job. Billy, he's gonna have to kick it in the ass, but I know he got it. He got that Haitian hustle. Dudley, obviously, he's leading the team by far, and I'm super proud of him. I heard his podcast and I was blown away. He reminds me of Athis. And a few of you guys might know Athis, but he's definitely a young Athis, and he has big things coming in the future. So definitely do not sleep on him.
Guys, give it up for Lamisha.
Yeah.
Yay. Yes. Didn't share no more.
That's exactly what it's all about. It's all about growth. And can you see her growth? Literally, right? She fought through it. She did not want to speak today, right? I didn't prep her. I didn't give her a heads up, because if I did, you know what she would have said? No. You got to just throw her on the spot, right? Because she is better when her back's up against the wall. And I love you for it, baby. Great job. With that being said, guys, that's just a few of our 1K earners, but obviously we got some honorable mentions here as well. Tanisha's creeping up in the ranks, right? She's getting close, right? We definitely want to make sure that we highlight Mathali. Mathali is, you brand new and you're already making things happen. So I want you to stay consistent and stay focused on exactly what it is you do. Stay close to the fire is what I like to tell people. Meaning stay close to the ones that are actually doing it, right? I know Dudley is your friend, Lamisha is your friend. Stay close to the ones that are actually doing it. Stay close to the top producers. You're going to be fine, right? And then obviously the next thing is, guys, everybody has their own opportunity to grow here. I just want you guys to understand that. One thing that is very unique about this company and will always remain unique is that you have the same opportunity. This is not an opportunity where you get there and it's all about who you know. No, I don't care who you know here. It's all about those numbers, what you actually can produce. And once you can produce, it's already, the system is built in so that once you start recruiting, you start to eat off the efforts of others. Now, that can be a small override that you just receive in recruiters credit, or that can be a larger override. And these can be your actual people that you look after. You have a hand in their recruitment. You have a hand in their training. You actually have a hand in their success. And you're going to reap the benefits of that, much like Misha is doing. A lot of the times, right, you guys can do exactly what Misha is doing. I don't want you guys to overlook that step. The next step is for you guys to grow. And I look forward to that day when I pull you aside and we start to have these conversations, because you guys are definitely doing the damn thing. Now, as of last week, right, we hit 103 sales. And as promised, right, we got something unique and value coming up for you guys because we hit 100 sales, right? And I've been preaching this for the last 3 months now at this point, once we hit 100 sales. And just so you guys know, right, B2B just stepped it all the way up in the course of this last month. I'm talking about we just 30 days in to what possibly B2B can be. So, if I factor it in what we've done in the last 30 days and I go over the course of the next year and just 12 months away from now, guys, it will scare you, the numbers that I'm projecting here, right? But I don't want it to be able to cripple you. I want it to excite you, right? Because that means a lot of your friends that may need this opportunity, they're going to have this opportunity as well. You're going to get a bigger piece of the pie, right? So growth is here. Vision is here. Verizon is already starting to give us more and more on the residential side. They just gave us Pennsylvania now at this point. So we'll be having more and more conversations around who do we have, what assets do we have in the Pennsylvania area, Pittsburgh area that can go out door to door and work Verizon, Fios door to door there. There's a lot of good commissions that's going to be coming over with that. And then with B2B, we already have our opportunity here. You guys just got to get in the habit of being able to train more, because once you take on more responsibility, one thing that Misha was saying behind Go and Have Kids is, but when you become responsible for others, you become a machine. You become a superhero. It's something that will increase inside of you, and it always does, right? So I look forward to that. Guys, that's our call for this week. I just want you guys to know exactly what these guys are doing behind the scenes to keep you successful. And then obviously, right, we respect and honor you guys and what the work that you guys are doing. This is a partnership in its truest form. Bridge the Gap Marketing, guys. I'll speak to you guys soon.
Yeah, Bridge the Gap. Let's go.
Yes.